How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Riley here, and today, yet again, yes, we are bringing you guys another brand new video here on my channel. Now, today, we are coming at you guys with another brand new episode of NBA Hot Takes. If you guys are brand new viewers since my last Hot Takes episode and you have not seen one yet, I will briefly explain it for you guys. It is very easy to understand. So basically, there is this Instagram page called NBA Confessions that I take a handful of questions or scenarios from for the sake of this video. As I do in every single video, I will link the Instagram page down below. You guys should go check it out. Trust me, it's a great page to follow. A lot of good scenarios every single day. Trust me, you won't regret that. But yeah, that's really all you need to know. All I do is I take a handful each video from the Instagram page. I read them off to you guys and I briefly discuss my opinion of them. And then you guys are able to leave your opinions in the comments down below. But you guys, I also do want to make the comment before I get into this video that we have just hit 800 subscribers on my channel. I could not appreciate that more of you guys. I thank you so much for all the support recently. Just seeing the count go up each and every day, it just motivates me to make more videos for you guys. You guys all know this. I say it all the time. But going off that note, if you guys are new viewers and you're checking me out for the first time, or you are from a previous video and you haven't done it yet, please, I highly encourage you to go down below and subscribe to the channel. It's really easy. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything, and it just gets you guys my content that much faster. Trust me, you won't regret doing that either. I promise you guys. But that's really all I have to say before this video. So without further ado, let's jump into NBA Hot Take. Also, I'm really hoping you guys are enjoying the shirt or the jersey, I guess you could say, that I'm wearing for this video. I don't know. I've had this jersey for a while and I've never felt the need to wear it in a video. I honestly have no idea why. So I saw it right before I started recording. I thought, why not throw it on for the sake of the video? All right, the first one for the video here today is going to be: the Kings' success this season is underlooked. They have outperformed the Nets of expectations so far this season. Now, I guess thinking about this one off the top of my head, I'm kind of probably going to agree with this statement. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like either team had through the roof expectations for this season. I'm not saying that in any way. But if I had to think about it on a base of who is expected to do better at the beginning of the season, I would honestly have to say that more people expected the Nets to have a better season than the Kings were going to have. Don't get me wrong, for any Nets or Kings fans watching this video, though, before the season, I had a very high set of expectations for both of these teams going into the 2019 NBA season. I knew that De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield were something special to watch, and I knew that they were probably going to make a lot of progress going forward in this season. But honestly, with the Nets, I know they were kind of expected to make a decent run and do better than they usually have been. But I can also say that not many people were expecting D'Angelo Russell to have the breakout year that he is having, the all-star breakout year that he's having, I should say. He made his first all-star appearance. He's putting up some ridiculous numbers for a Brooklyn Nets team that is currently, I think, the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. And to top it off, he's making the Lakers look very bad for giving up on him as early as they did. I think D'Angelo Russell is currently only 23 or 24 years old. The kid has so much potential. I can say the same thing for the Kings with De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield. There's just so much potential in both teams, so much young stars that are proving themselves in the NBA very quickly as time goes on. There's just so much potential in both teams, so many young stars that are proving themselves in the NBA and have a lot of potential going forward in the next couple of seasons, getting into the prime of their career. But going off of the base of the question is if the Kings' success is underlooked and they have outperformed the Nets, I would honestly have to say yes in terms of expectation. All right, the next one for the video is Devin Booker will have a bigger legacy than Klay Thompson in terms of shooting. Wow. All right, like, don't get me wrong when I say this. I know Devin Booker is still on the rise. He is still very young and he has a lot of potential going forward as a player in the NBA. But until we see some breakout stuff happen with Devin Booker in terms of the numbers he puts up with shooting, I really don't think Devin Booker is going to go down as a better shooter in statistics and in knowing the person, I guess, than we will with Klay Thompson. I mean, granted, I also could be saying this just off of the fact that I know Klay Thompson more and I see more of his shooting statistics because he plays for the Golden State Warriors, who are probably going to go down as one of the greatest shooting teams in NBA history. And Devin Booker is currently on the Phoenix Suns, who have one of the worst records in the NBA and have not done anything in the NBA or the playoffs wise for a very long time. So I guess right now I could base that statement on the fact that Devin Booker is just playing for a franchise that's not getting his name out there enough, as I could say the opposite for Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson has been on the franchise legacy of the Golden State Warriors the past 4 or 5 years. He's been getting so much recognition for his ability to shoot. He's going to go down as one of the best shooters of all time. That's not up for debate. So yeah, Klay Thompson's already proven himself, and I personally think that he's going to go down with a better shooting legacy than Devin Booker. But Devin Booker has so much more time on the table in in terms of his career. He's still only, I think, like 22 or 23 years old. So we're just going to give Devin Booker some more time to see if he will develop into the crazy shooter and get his name up there in the NBA talks. But yeah, for now, with that question, I'm going to have to go with no. Klay Thompson will finish off as the better shooter. All right, the next one for NBA hot takes is the Zion Williamson injury is exactly why players should be able to go directly from high school into the NBA. All right, for any of you guys who did not watch my video on how I said that Zion Williamson's shoe injury has changed the NBA forever already, it will be linked at the end of this video. Please, you guys, go to the end and check it out. You will not regret watching it, I promise you that. But in that video, I did explain how I personally believe that high school players should be allowed to go into the NBA draft. And yes, with the Zion Williamson injury, that has helped this debate more than any event has in probably the past decade. I mean, don't get me wrong, you could also make the argument of who's to say that that injury would have happened in the NBA as well if Zion was allowed to directly go to the draft and play in the NBA. It could very easily happen on an NBA court. But still, I am a firm believer, I always will be, that if the player in high school feels that they are developed enough and they are a good enough player to go into the NBA draft, who's to say that the NBA shouldn't be able to let them do that? Who's to say we have to make them go 1 year without playing in the NBA just to play in college basketball, or for the other fact of the matter, go overseas just so they can develop a little bit more? Like, I also do realize that some players do make mistakes and they declare for the draft when they definitely are not ready. But in today's day and age, kids are just developing even more than they ever have been. We've never seen anything like Zion Williamson ever. The dude is borderline 275 pounds. He was like 250 in high school, and he has a vertical on that size of a player that, like, again, we have never seen before. If players like that feel like they are NBA ready right away and want to go directly to the NBA draft to start making the money they deserve, who's to say we can't let them do that? I mean, that's just my opinion. Again, on any of these hot takes, if you guys want to fight me on them, please don't be afraid to go down below and comment what you think of the debates, because I love to hear you guys' feedback. But yeah, there's the final answer for that. I feel like the Zion Williamson injury was a perfect example of why they should be allowed to declare for the draft right after high school graduation. All right, and the last one for the video here today is going to be, if PG-13 plays at the same level he is playing at right now in the playoffs, he will have a bigger legacy in OKC than Kevin Durant. All right, I'm just going to clear this up now. With the terms of legacy, obviously we are not talking about the likeliness of a player or how much he is liked in that certain team in this question. We're obviously talking about who did more for the franchise. We're talking about who had a better legacy in terms of playing wise in OKC if he does this. But with this statement, it honestly just all depends on how far they make it in the playoffs. Like, as most of you guys do remember, Kevin Durant led the OKC Thunder to the NBA Finals 1 year, the Western Conference Finals 1 year, and it honestly might have been one more year that he made it to the Western Conference Finals with the Thunder. But granted, I wanted to make that statement simply because he led them to the finals, putting up some pretty decent numbers in the process of doing that in both the finals and the Western Conference Finals. But honestly, thinking about it, if Paul George keeps playing like this for this season and a couple seasons down the road even, because we have to remember Paul George is on a 4-year contract with the Oklahoma City Thunder, he's going to be there for a long time. Yes, I personally believe if Paul George keeps up this pace, he will definitely finish with a better legacy in OKC than Kevin Durant had when he was there. Because you got to think about it, the two-way play of Paul George so far this season is honestly phenomenal on so many levels. Clearly deserving to be in the MVP discussion this season, but Paul George has been known for not showing up in the playoffs recently. In his time in Indiana, I should say. Last year, it wasn't too bad with the OKC Thunder, I don't think. But with his time in Indiana in the playoffs, he was known for not showing up or never hitting clutch shots, I guess you could say. But yeah, if PG-13 can keep this up and play at the same level he is now in the playoffs, hopefully he doesn't burn out. I'm praying for it because I really want to see this team succeed. He will definitely make it up there in the legacy talks of OKC and probably pass Kevin Durant depending on their success and the numbers he puts up in the playoffs. All right, you guys, I'm thinking that's going to mark the end of the video here today. I want you guys to know in the process of this video, I bit my cheek like probably 10 plus times and it hurts like hell right now. So I just want to let you guys know I pushed very hard through to make this video and complete it. Stuff hurts, man. It really does. But anyway, once again, I'm really hoping you guys did enjoy the video. If you did in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to go down below and slap a like on it. You guys know how much it means to me when you support my content. I say it every single time. It means the world to me, and I cannot thank you guys enough. So once again, I want to thank you guys for 800 subscribers. We're almost to 1,000. I love you guys. Keep up the support. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!